EPA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for April 11th, 2025. The Friday video forecast is proudly sponsored by McCall Collective Brewing. McCall is a family-owned and operated brewery with 2 locations in the Lehigh Valley. Their original Southside Allentown location is at 102 East Susquehanna Street, and their second location, McCall Collective Tap House in Trexlertown, is located at 7743 Hamilton Boulevard. Both locations are open 7 days a week and have a full food menu, plenty of beer to choose from for both dine-in or takeout, along with local wine and cocktails. April food specials are now ongoing at both Susquehanna and Tap House locations, but unique to each, and they have yet another new double IPA release this week that you want to check out. For more information on that and all of their upcoming events, please visit their Facebook page, or to place online orders, visit their website, mccallcollectivebrewing.com. Proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. So, like I said yesterday, there's no way to sugarcoat this. The next 2 days are not going to be very nice. And we're going to have, today is the day we're going to have the most concentrated period of rain, but I think it's going to wait until very late in the day, or more likely evening and overnight, for that to occur. We have some scattered showers, kind of a continuation of what was going on overnight, and then we're going to have these periods of rain that are going to move up northward with this area low pressure that is now going to be moving from the Carolinas right here to a position right here by the time we get late in the overnight. So it's going to be moving offshore, but it's going to be doing so very slowly. And the reason it's doing that is we have an upper level low that is over the region, and that is looking like this. A big upper level low on by the time we get to Saturday morning. And this is part of a broader upper level trough that kind of sits out here like this. Big upper level trough. So the surface low is down here, right? But your upper level low core is down here. But this entire trough is what's causing 2 things. Not only the colder temperatures, but also this low pressure to kind of just take its time getting out of here until the upper level low moves through. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with today. And then we have these showers that are continue into the overnight and go into Saturday morning. And then once you get in the afternoon on Saturday, I think it becomes more intermittent, spotty. And that goes all the way in through Saturday, early Saturday evening before this moves away. And this is looking at Sunday. You see this low pressure is now well offshore. So that is a good sign for Sunday to be partly to mostly cloudy. So you're going to see some sun on Sunday, and temperatures rebound considerably. So the temperatures, as a result of this upper level low presence, are going to be much colder the next couple of days. So you see these temperatures above me, 44 to 48 today, 42 to 48 is the temperature spread here on Saturday. So very chilly temperatures relative to average highs for this time of year, which are now getting into the lower 60s. So this is not normal. This is well below average. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm showing this off at 8 o'clock in the morning and see some scattered shower activity here at this point. Just very light showers, and this is going to continue throughout the day, on and off, just light showers, and that's it, kind of like we had overnight. And then once we get late in the afternoon and evening, you see this area down to the south here is going to start moving northward and bring periods of rain. But this is going to be, for our southern and southeastern areas, this is going to occur as early as late afternoon, and and then continue into the evening hours. But it might take till about midnight to get up to about I-78 or thereabout. But after that point, we'll have some, just like we had last night, some higher elevations, getting some mixing with snow, or snow falling but not sticking type thing overnight. And that will be up by like Mount Pocono here, far northern and northwestern New Jersey, for that to occur. And that's going to be late in the overnight here. And might even get down to like places like the Lehigh Valley. It's not even possible to see a few snowflakes mixed in there too. Again, no accumulations, but there are going to be some showers that are going to mix with snow at some point as we get through later in the overnight. And then once we get into Saturday morning, this kind of dissipates a little bit, but we still have some isolated showers that are going to move through during the afternoon, and might go all the way until early evening before this finally pulls away. And then when we get to Sunday morning, we are fine. We start off mostly cloudy, might have some breaks of sun throughout the day, and temperatures getting near 60, either side of 60 degrees on Sunday. So a much different outcome here on Sunday as this low pressure moves away. Let me go back to this. And this is what we're dealing with here on Sunday. You see the leading edge of the milder air is starting to come into the region, starting to press in this direction. That's going to be setting us up nicely for Monday. Monday is going to be pretty much a one-day of warmth. Okay, we have, and this is going to be ahead of this next system. We have a warm southwesterly flow and temperatures making a run at 70 degrees on Monday. It's going to be a tease though, because like I said in yesterday's video, this is just a quick thing where we have temperatures returning to spring-like temperatures, and we go right back into the colder temperatures, or at least not quite as cold as they are now, but still we're looking at cooler than average temperatures in that 16th to 20th or 21st time frame. I'm going to have the long range out here today on Friday like I do every single Friday, which will outline those periods, but I'm really liking that period all the way up until the end of the third full week of April being colder than average once we have that early week warmth. We have a cold front coming through here Monday night, and you can see that here. A few showers with that as it moves through. And then Tuesday, the cold is going to be delayed a little bit, but I still think you're going to be back into the upper 50s to near 60 for highs here on Tuesday. And then we are back into lower 50s as this trough settles in here. Here's that trough. You can see this big trough here settling in for Wednesday. I think it's going to be our coolest day of this next 7-day period with temperatures in the lower 50s. Again, that's about 10 degrees below average for this time of year. And then when we get to Thursday, not quite as cool. We go back up to the upper 50s to near 60 again. But I think that's going to be the theme going into next week. From that 16th to 20th or 21st time frame, temperatures are going to be generally slightly below average, but it's relative to time of year. At that time, average highs are in the 60 to 65 degree range, so it's all relative to that, okay? So we are looking at partly cloudy skies on Wednesday and Thursday in the wake of that, but we are looking at overall slightly below average temperatures for a little bit, except for Monday, maybe Tuesday for our southeastern areas, but looks like overall just Monday is what we're looking for the nice day this week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for April 11th, 2025. Have a great Friday.